The sky was painted blue like it knew something exciting was about to happen. A group of chattering students poured out of the school bus in front of the city zoo, backpacks bouncing, voices overlapping in pure excitement. At the entrance stood Miss Gold, the staff host, tall, blonde, with the kind of smile that looked like it had been sharpened in a mirror. She welcomed the first few kids like they were long lost relatives, handing out stickers, hugs, and warm greetings. Then came Jenny, 17, stunning, skin glowing under the sun like polished mahogany. She stepped forward, expecting at least a hello. Instead, Miss Gold's smile evaporated. Her eyes slid past Jenny as if she was invisible. No handshake, no sticker, not even the generic welcome she'd given to the boy who sneezed twice in her face. The rest of the group stiffened. Maybe Miss Gold was distracted. Maybe it was nothing. But Jenny felt it immediately, the chill in the air, the unspoken message. They were led toward the lion enclosure. Miss Gold stood in front of the massive cage, delivering rules like she was hosting a TV show. Stay behind the railing, no sudden movements, and absolutely no feeding the animals, she said, her voice booming. The lions lounged lazily behind her, tails flicking. Jenny, distracted by a deep, echoing roar, stepped a foot closer to the railing than she should have. It was harmless, barely noticeable, unless you were Miss Gold. And Miss Gold noticed. Oh, she noticed. If you're hooked already, like and subscribe, because this is about to get ugly. Miss Gold's head snapped toward Jenny like a hawk spotting prey. Hey, step back, you. She paused just long enough to smirk before unleashing words that could cut glass. Do you not understand basic English? Or is following rules too much for someone like you? The chatter around the enclosure went silent. A few gasps sliced through the air. Jenny froze, blinking in disbelief. Someone like you? She hadn't misheard. Miss Gold's voice had the kind of venom that didn't come from a single mistake. It came from something deeper, uglier. But Miss Gold wasn't finished. She stepped closer, pointing at Jenny like she was identifying a criminal in a lineup. From the moment you walked in, I knew you'd be trouble. And look at you now, proving me right. Can't even behave around a lion cage. Is it in your nature to ignore rules, or is this just a cultural thing? The words hit Jenny like slaps, each one heavier than the last. Her stomach twisted, her cheeks burned, and her chest felt tight. Students shifted uncomfortably. Phones started to rise. First one, then two, then a handful. Red recording lights began to blink. Miss Gold's tone grew louder, practically performing now. Maybe where you come from, standing too close to danger is normal, but not in my zoo. One teacher finally stepped forward, frowning. That's enough, Miss Gold. But she waved him off, still locked on Jenny like a dog with a bone. If this scene already has you gripping your seat, smash that like button and subscribe, because the crowd's about to bite back. The murmurs in the crowd turned into sharp whispers. Did she just say that? Oh no, she didn't. Even the lions seemed to sense the tension, pacing slowly behind the glass. A brave student in the back muttered just loud enough, "This is going viral," and tilted their phone to capture Miss Gold's face in crystal clarity. Miss Gold, drunk on her own performance, doubled down. You think the rules don't apply to you because, what? You're special? Let me tell you something, young lady. Nobody is impressed. Her lip curled in mock disgust. Your attitude is as loud as your skin. That last jab landed like a grenade. The air was so still you could hear the rustle of a bird's wings in the trees above. Jenny's eyes stung, not just from the humiliation, but from the knowledge that this woman had decided to make her a spectacle the second she stepped off that bus. A teacher's voice sliced through the stillness. Miss Gold, what exactly is this girl's crime? Did she feed the lions, break a fence, or are you just allergic to melanin? The crowd's energy shifted instantly. Snickers, gasps, and a few bold "yeah"s rippled forward. Students began circling, phones high, narrating for their social feeds. This is Miss Gold, the zoo lady who thinks racism is part of the tour package, one boy announced. Another added, Zoo Karen trending in 3, 2. Miss Gold's perfect smile had cracked. Her eyes darted to the cameras, then to the teachers, realizing too late she wasn't in control anymore. If you're enjoying watching her perfect day crumble, like and subscribe, because what happens next is nuclear. The lead teacher stepped forward, folding his arms like a man about to hand out a life sentence. Miss Gold, you're already trending, for all the wrong reasons. The question is, do you want to fix this now or let the whole world chew you alive? Miss Gold forced a laugh, but it sounded brittle. Oh, come on. This is being blown out of. Out of what? A student interrupted. Out of your mouth? 'Cause we got every word on video. The crowd erupted in laughter, and someone shouted, "Play it back." Immediately, a phone speaker blasted her earlier comments loud enough for the nearby meerkats to pause mid-chew. Jenny, still holding her ground, looked her dead in the eye. You didn't just disrespect me. You showed every person here exactly who you are. The crowd roared again. A girl in the back yelled, "Say sorry!" And soon it became a chant. Sorry! 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 Miss Gold's eyes flicked to the gates where a few zoo staff had gathered, whispering to each other. Her job was slipping away faster than water through a sieve. With the cameras trained on her, she stammered, "I apologize. If—" "Nope," Sarah, one of the chaperones, cut in. "Not if. You apologize to her right now like you mean it." The silence was suffocating. Finally, Miss Gold muttered, "I'm sorry, Jenny," but it was too late. Hashtags were already climbing. By the time the bus left, Jenny wasn't just a student anymore. She was the girl who made the world see a racist crumble in broad daylight. Like and subscribe if you loved watching that perfect smile shatter. Justice just roared louder than any lion.